Cool. All right. Hey, Eric, thank you again for doing this. We really
Hey,
appreciate it.
sure, glad to. I mean, this is one of my favorite days, I have to admit. I look forward to it.
You do such great work every year. Wish you could be here at the theater,
Yeah,
but I think it's going to work out. Do you need anything else from us before we record the cues?
well, yeah, I mean, I could use a mic because I don't know what I'm gonna talk into.
Uh, I mean, we're using Zoom. I mean, can you just
No, no,
uh,
no. See, the whole thing is I work, I sit, there's a stand, there's a mic, I talk through the mic. It's really easy that way.
well, there's. Can you just use something around you to use that? It's like a mic.
It I can't talk into that
You
doesn't make
know,
any sense.
you're an amazing actor. I'm sure you'll figure it out. We have to get started pretty soon. So,
Wait. I mean, can't you give a couple seconds? Like,
thanks
I could.
again, Eric.
Seven.
Hey everyone, I'm Orlando Morales, Director of Education and Engagement for the Fifth Avenue Theater.
And I'm Connie Corrick, School Programs Manager.
We are so thrilled that you are joining us for the Fifth Avenue Theater Awards Road Trip. While we're sad we didn't get to see you all in person this year, we love the enthusiasm and creativity you all expressed in the videos you submitted, showing off your drama programs.
This year's celebration may feel a little different than we're used to, but we want you to know the sentiment is the same. We at the Fifth are so proud of each and every one of you, whether you were able to put on a show or not. We've come to know and love each of your theater programs, and we look forward to seeing you again in person very soon.
Definitely. Before we get started today, let's remember that the Fifth Avenue Theater is on the traditional land of the first people of Seattle, the Duwamish, and Washington State is on the traditional land of many original peoples who we honor and thank today. As we move forward, let's invoke the memory of those ancestors as we continue to negotiate this period of uncertainty and cultivate the resilience of all of our ancestors as we move forward.
And now, it's time to hit the road for the first
And hopefully last
Fifth Avenue Theater Awards Road Trip.
Woo! That's all I got.
Welcome to the Fifth Avenue Theater Awards Road Trip, honoring high school musicals, proudly presented by Wells Fargo. Please welcome representatives from the participating high schools and Broadway's own Alexander Hamilton, Mark Dela Cruz.
Out of the ruins and rubble, out of the smoke, out of our night of struggle, can we see a ray of hope? One pale thin ray, reaching for the day we can build a beautiful city. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And we can build a beautiful city. Not a city of angels, but we can build a city of men. We may not reach the ending, but we can start slowly but truly renting, brick by brick, heart by heart. Now, maybe now,
2020 Fifth Avenue Theater Awards Parade of Schools.
Archbishop Mercury High School in Everett.
Arlington High School in Arlington.
Auburn High School, Auburn, Washington. Auburn Mountain View High School in Auburn. Bainbridge High School, Bainbridge Island.
Blaine High School in the bordering town of Blaine.
Cashmere High School in Cashmere. Cavalier High from Lake Stevens.
Eastlake High School in Sammamish, Washington.
Eatonville High School in
Eatonville. Edmonds Heights K-12 in Edmonds, Washington.
Ellensburg High School in Ellensburg, Washington.
Everett High School in Everett.
Ferndale High School, Ferndale.
Gig Harbor High School in Gig Harbor.
Glacier Peak High School, Snohomish.
Grandview High School in the beautiful city of Grandview, Washington.
Harrison Prep in Lakewood.
Hawkinson High School from Brush Prairie, Washington. Juanita High School in Kirkland, Washington.
Calais Junior High.
Kentridge High School in Kent.
Harry in Silverdale.
Lake Stevens High
High
School.
School in Lake,
Lake
Stevens.
Stevens.
Liberty High School in Issaquah.
Linden Christian in Linden.
I go to Marysville Getzel High School in Marysville, Washington.
Moses Lake High School in Moses Lake.
Mount Rainier High School, Des Moines, Washington.
Mount Si High School in Snoqualmie.
Newport High School in Bellevue, Washington.
Prairie High School in Vancouver.
Go to River
Homelink in Battleground.
Seattle Academy in Seattle.
Skyview High School in Vancouver, Washington.
Sumner High
in
School.
Sumner.
City of Sumner.
Tahoma High School in Maple Valley.
Upland High School in Redmond. Walla Walla High School.
Wenatchee High School, Wenatchee.
West Valley High School in Yakima.
Yelm High School,
in
from Yelm.
Zilla.
Zilla High School in Zilla, Washington.
Zilla.
Let's hear it for all of the amazing high school students creating musical theater across Washington State.
Hi everyone, I'm Bill Berry, producing artistic director at the Fifth Avenue Theater.
Hi everybody, and I'm Bernie Griffin, managing director of your Fifth Avenue Theater.
We're so excited to be here tonight, celebrating each of you and your musical theater programs. I have to say, we love having you over to our house every year. It is truly one of our favorite events at the Fifth Avenue Theater. But this year, watching all your videos, showcasing your theaters, your rehearsals, your productions, it has been really a cool experience because we realized that you're the same in your theater as you are in ours. You're excited, you're rambunctious, you're wacky. You are an amazing group of people. So even though we can't get together in person this year, we are thrilled that we're still going to be cheering each and every one of you on, and you're going to cheer everyone on. It's just like you do every year.
I'm going to miss the screaming, Bill.
Well, should we all scream right now? Everybody, let's all scream for each other and cheer each other on. Woohoo!
Yay! Well, that was the next best thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure that went over well. You know what? truthfully, we'll just scream extra loud next year when we're all back together again.
I can't wait for that day. And, we know that this has been, since COVID-19 has hit us, that this has been a disappointing year for our students, missing the last few months of the school year, your proms, finals, right? And of course, performing on stage at your Fifth Avenue Theater. But we know the time will come when we can welcome everybody back home. And we look forward to seeing you if you're performing at the Fifth Avenue Awards next year, or in the audience, or maybe in our audition room. We look forward to that as well. You'll always have a home here at the Fifth, and we want you to know that. Okay, before we go, I want to thank Wells Fargo.
I think we should all give like a cheer for Wells Fargo.
Woohoo!
Wells Fargo!
Because even though we're on the road and this program looks a little different than it has in the last 20 years, Wells Fargo is with us. They are supporting the Fifth Avenue, and they are supporting our young people, and we are so grateful.
Well, speaking of getting the show on the road, I think we better get going if we're going to go to all the schools in 90 minutes.
Wow.
So join us as we celebrate you and your musical theater programs and all of your schools all across Washington State.
On with the show.
On with the show.
Greetings from Archbishop Murphy High School in Everett. This is our cast and crew from Bright Star.
Bright Star is inspired by a real event and features the Grammy-nominated score by Steve Martin and Edie Brickell.
The musical follows the powerful story of literary editor Alice Murphy and budding writer Billy Kane on their parallel journeys of love, loss, and ultimately hope.
This show challenged us as actors to go out of our comfort zones. Bright Star confronts heavy themes. We are very proud we were able to put on such a powerful piece of art.
I am so proud of the cast and crew and feel very blessed that we were able to put on 3 of our shows. I am also so proud of all of you, and I thank you for making the world a brighter place through musical theater.
Once upon a time.
And then he ordered 4 more. Now I'm writing for the weekly volcano press. I'm ready for desperation. Your dreams come true. I'll take what is slightly better. Certain and good. Be so amazing. That sweet times will be
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country pumpkin and nothing left to twirl in there.
It's 8/17, January 24th. We were told cast list would be up at 8:15 in the morning. There is nothing on that wall.
They said 8:15.
And now, a few senior spotlights from the road. These incredible students were nominated by their own teachers for this new awesome award for their leadership and dedication to their drama departments.
Hey everyone, I'm Annalise Scarpacci and I play Lydia Hillard in Mrs. Doubtfire. We had such an amazing time performing our pre-Broadway run at the Fifth Avenue Theater, and I just wanted to pop in and say that this time is going to pass. I promise you, before we know it, we're all going to be back at that theater, whether it's on stage, off stage, or watching from the house. So please, keep working hard and keep looking for ways to create art, whether it's at home or in your communities. Tonight, I would also like to present special honors for community engagement to Hawkinson High School. This small rural school is located in the conservative town of Brush Prairie. So when a student director proposed the drama department mount the Laramie Project, the administration and drama department were prepared for emails and calls condemning the production. The drama department reached out to the Matthew Shepard Foundation and the Trevor Project for guidance, and schools in more suburban areas for support. They made the decision to perform the show without shying away from any of the language or homophobia. The play represented America, and certainly represented their community, so they would do everything to preserve the truth of Matthew Shepard's story. Not only did Hawkinson not receive a single negative email, but instead, they received nothing but support from several community members. Ticket proceeds from 3 packed performances were funneled into donations to the Matthew Shepard Foundation, the Trevor Project, and Hawkinson's LGBT Club. Hawkinson's commitment to the Laramie Project and their outreach to the community has started a conversation where once there was silence. It is for this reason that the Fifth Avenue Theater Awards is proud to present Hawkinson High School with special honors for community engagement. So let's head over to Brush Prairie to meet up with Hawkinson High School.
Thanks, Annalise. My name is Rylan Moore, and I'm a senior at Hawkinson High School. When Musée Barkley told us his idea to direct and perform the Laramie Project at our school, we all knew that it was a bold and daring idea. We thought, how would a little town like Hawkinson react to a show that pushed so many boundaries? Would they be accepting of it? And was it worth putting ourselves out there and potentially being criticized for it? Well, a few weeks back, the body of a transgender teen, Nikki Kuhnhausen, was found not far from our high school. It was clear to us that Matthew Shepard's story was just as relevant in 2020 as it was in the year 2000. And so, under the guidance of our student directors, Musée Barkley and Paige Frins, we began to rehearse, advertise, and perform the show, uncut in its entirety, including all of its profanity and homophobia. Because, like all examples of verbatim theater, these words are those of real people, and to change the words would be to change the truth. And we were going to do everything in our power to preserve the truth. Because of this, our administration team had been prepared to receive a flood of criticism and hate. Instead, we received 3 nights of full house audiences whose ticket sales went right back into the Matthew Shepard Foundation and the Trevor Project, which is an organization dedicated to saving at-risk LGBTQ youth. We received numerous Facebook pages of our townspeople sharing love and support for the show, encouraging others to go see it. And we even received an amazingly supportive email from someone who knew Matthew Shepard and told us that our production was among the finest she had ever seen, which was echoed by another gentleman who told us he had just seen it performed in Kansas City and thought that ours drove home the point even more. With the help of our community, we were able to put new faces on an old story, as well as one not so old. From all this, we were able to change our drama club, our school, and our community for the better. And for that, we would like to thank the Fifth Avenue Theater Company for awarding us with the Outstanding Community Engagement Special Honor. Thank you. All right.
Hi, and welcome to Cavallero Mid-High in Lake Stevens, Washington, where we were days away from being able to open Seussical the Musical until JoJo had apparently a really big think that shut down the whole world. We hope that she and the cat can get things figured out and we can get back to things soon enough, but until then, enjoy these great pictures from our almost show.
Oh, the things you can think. Oh, the things you can think if you're willing to try. Think invisible ink, or a kink with a stink, or a stare to the sky. If you open your mind, oh, the things you will find lining up to get loose. Oh, the things you can think when you think about Seuss.
more senior spotlights.
everybody, this is Leia Salonga coming to you from Manila. It's a difficult time for us all. There's a lot of uncertainty in the world, more questions than answers. I know that many of you, if not all of you, have been self-isolating and learning from home these past several months. Theater has been a huge part of my life ever since I was 7 years old, so I know the void you guys must be feeling not having been on stage this whole year. You miss your friends, your collaborators, you miss the lights and the applause, those long rehearsal hours and tech. I mean, who would have thought anybody would ever miss tech, right? I'm with you. But know this, we will be back, and we'll need to get to work right away as soon as we can, safely, to spread hope and joy, tell our stories, and maybe most importantly in today's world, challenge how people think. I encourage you to use this time to be creative in new ways, keep learning and growing so you're ready for what's next. Sing, read, dance, organize a virtual play reading with your friends, write some new work yourself. The possibilities are only as limited as your imagination. Sending you a lot of love from here. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay connected. You are the future of theater. Keep going.
Hey everyone, I'm Justin.
And I'm Kirsten, and we are so thrilled to be here sharing our mutual love of musical theater with you!
Seeing the photos and videos from those of you who got to put on your shows was incredible.
And for those of you who did not get to put on your shows this year, believe us, we feel you.
But we are certain that soon we'll get to see you all on stage, backstage, in the pit, in the lobby again soon. In the meantime, we hope that you're driving your parents crazy by belting show tunes at the top of your lungs, like some lizard boy. And following them around the house just calling cues.
Mom, 5 minutes to places, Mom!
Thanks, 5.
Speaking of parents, Justin and I want to give a big shout out to the recipients of special honors for parent support. Congratulations to Christine Bowers of Ellensburg High School, Vivian Zoller of River Homelink, and Susie Turner of Stadium High School.
We also want to recognize one parent who stood out from the already incredible names that we just mentioned. Birgitta Scott of Newport High School is every drama teacher's dream. When she takes on a task, it gets done, freeing up the director to focus on the show and the students. From building a cohesive marketing plan for Newport Drama, to stepping in at the very last second to finish costumes, Birgitta has saved the drama department's bootay several times. But it's her strategic organizational skills that'll keep Newport Drama strong for years to come. Throughout her years with Newport, Birgitta has set up multiple systems for parent involvement that have become standard. This means that as parents come and go, the structures will remain in place to keep Newport Drama running smoothly. When Birgitta gave her notice that this would be her final year volunteering with Newport Drama, they knew that her absence would be felt, but that her legacy would sustain.
Hey, let's make a quick trip to Bellevue, Washington to meet this incredible woman.
Thank you, Kirsten and Justin.
We are here with Birgitta Scott, who is accepting the award for Outstanding Parent Support. Before we let you do your speech though, Birgitta, we thought it'd be nice for you to actually have a little audience. So why don't we just hold on and see who wants to stop by.
Hi.
Hey,
congratulations.
Oh my God. Hi,
Birgitta.
Yeah, listen to it.
Yay, Birgitta.
Are we getting a Zoom bombed here? Do I need to kick these people out?
I recognize all those people. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Nonis, for letting me be a part of Newport Drama. I hope that when the Fifth Ave folks read the nomination, they keyed in on the words communicated, coordinated, and inspired, because nothing I ever did was done in a bubble. Newport Drama has these amazing, talented, and dedicated students. And when you meet their parents, you think, of course, they come from these great families. I've been in education for a lot of years, and over I've heard, I would have helped if I had only known what you needed. And so I made it my mission to communicate to the parents what help was needed and then coordinate the efforts. By high school, volunteering is often equated with just fundraising, but not in the drama department. In theater, it's different. Parents have the chance to have a hand in creating something alongside these incredible young people. And most importantly, I believe that when parents volunteer, it sends the students the message that I care about what you care about. And in turn, I care about you. Thank you.
Yay!
Yay, Brigida! I'd like to thank Brigida. She puts in more hours than it feels like anyone else does. She has the kind of dedication to Newport drama that I think anyone can admire and respect. And I really look up to that, and I hope to emulate that someday.
Yeah, I would like to say that she doesn't just do it all, she does it all beautifully. She's amazing, creative and kind and incredibly hardworking. Thank you, Brigida.
I am constantly amazed by the coordination work you do. For me, that's very difficult. And so when you do so much for the theater, I'm amazed. And it was an honor to serve under you. And you, over the past couple of years, have been an amazing mentor to me. And you've taken care of me through, you know, through the kind of hellscape that is putting on a show. So I want to genuinely thank you for helping us these last couple of years.
It was my pleasure. Absolutely, my pleasure.
And I think one of the most incredible parts is your memory and your ability to keep track of everything. I don't know how many times I said, you know, back in this date on that one meeting, what did we say we were going to do? And you would know like that. And that's just not something that I can do. So I really appreciate that about you.
So have a great weekend, everybody.
Congratulations,
Brigida.
So much, Brigida. It's meant the world.
Thank you, Mr.
Everyone,
Scott.
thanks for coming.
We'll miss you.
Hi, I'm Gavin Cole.
I'm Claire Golding.
And I'm Zach Root.
And welcome to Edenville High School. This year we put on the production of Mamma Mia. Please enjoy.
Although our school was small, our director was able to pull students from all walks of life at our school and create a successful production.
This year was my first year part of Drama Club. I was also part of ensemble and set crew. Here are some clips and videos from our production.
And you may feel like mommy doesn't love you, and you just feel just angry every day, and mad as hell at dad because he left you, and angry at yourself to feel that way. But listen when I say that after all of this and everything, I can tell you what I know. After all of this and everything, you'll learn to let it go. I know this family will get through. But after all of this and everything, kid, I love you.
life. And you are up against the wall.